Hi, my name is Hihat. Welcome to Daily Drum Lesson. Today we're going to talk about hi-hat speed. When we look at a groove like this, it is actually pretty easy to play, but more difficult to get to a tempo where we can use it in a song. Of course, we could play both hands alternating on the hi-hat and play it at any tempo we like, but if we want to get in some ghost notes and get that funky James Brown feel, we need a way to speed up that hi-hat with just one hand. And here are two ways to do that. The first way is the Moeller technique. Here we use a whipping motion with our right hand. We do that by playing the first note with the shoulder of the stick on the edge of the hi-hat and the second note with the tip of the stick on the body of the hi-hat in an upwards motion. When we speed that up, the motion gets smaller, but all the mechanics will stay the same. To get used to that technique, you can start by not playing straight 16th notes, but by shuffling them. So this groove becomes a halftime shuffle. So instead of playing down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, you now play down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. This little rest in between gives you some time to readjust your hand and really perfect the motion. The great advantage of that technique is that we get all these accents on the 8th notes. That gives the groove a more relaxed feel even though we are playing these fast 16th notes. The disadvantage of this technique is that we get all these accents even if we don't want them. We can reduce the difference in velocity between the notes by bringing up the right elbow and playing all strokes with the tip of the stick, but we won't get rid of the accents entirely. So let's look at the second technique, and that is just using your fingers, so you won't get any accents. We just play with the tip of the stick on the body of the hi-hat. There are two disadvantages to this technique. One is that it's much harder to play with a solid timing and really land the kicks and snares where they are supposed to be, because the movement is so small and it's much harder to really feel the groove. The other disadvantage is that these notes are really soft and your hi-hat won't stick out as much. Of course, you could play on the edge of the hi-hat and get more velocity, but you will lose almost all your rebound, and that makes this really difficult. So this is basically finger control versus Moeller technique. It just comes down to personal preferences and musical taste. I like to use the Moeller technique more often. I just like the accents and it fits my style better. I'm really interested in what you guys are using. Please let me know in the comments below. And that's already it for today. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you like this, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like. You can watch some more of my videos over here. You can support me on Patreon to make more videos like this possible, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.